Okay, we are on 5.3, and we're looking at when we estimate if that number could be too large, too small, or just right, and what happens to your division problem if you estimate with something that is too large, too small, or just right. So I'm going to show you this division problem using digit by digit and expanded notation, and I'm going to show you why expanded notation is a preferred method for dividing, because you can make less mistakes that way. So let's do this one digit by digit. First thing I'm going to do is round this number that's really close to 90. So I'm going to think, how many times does 90 go into 5,185? Okay, well, since I'm doing digit by digit, I'm going to think about the 5. Nope, think about 51. Still no. 518, okay, so how many times does 90 go into 518? Perhaps maybe like, let's see, 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. That might be too big. So let's try 85 times 5. 25, 42. Not sure if we can go closer. So let's try 85 times 6. That's 30. 48, 49, 50, 51. Looks like we can actually do it by 6, okay? So with this one, we're gonna have to figure out if we had done the 5, if I had put the 5 there, I would have gotten 425, and when I subtracted, I would have gotten 93. What does that 93 mean? It means that if you have 93 pieces left over, you could have divided by 1 more. So now, at this point, you're kind of messed up, because 85, you might say goes into 93 one time, but you forgot to bring down the 5. This could get you kind of messed up with digit by digit. So I'm going to move here to expanded notation. I'm going to take this same problem, and I'm going to use expanded notation. I'm going to use 5 again. Even though I know that it can go in 6 times, I'm going to use 5 again. So again, with expanded notation, I'm thinking that this would be 90, and I know for a fact that 85 times 5 is 425. So I'm going to put since it's 425, I'll do 50. 80 times 50 is 425 with a 0 at the end. Okay, and I'll subtract 3, 4, 2, 9. Okay, I have 935. So now I'm just thinking about how many times does 85 go into 935? Well, I'm using this 90. So 90 goes into 935, or just 910 times, right? So my 10, because in expanded notation you just stack your quotients, I would just put my 10 right here. Like, I could have put 60, but 50 plus 10 does equal 60. So I'm still not messed up, and I can just keep going. So 85, let's see, how many times does 85 go into 935? I said 10. So I know that I'm going to write 85, put a 0. That gives me 10. Okay, I'm going to keep subtracting. Borrow, now I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, yeah. And, oh, that's 1. Put it right there. And I would just add this. 50 plus 10 plus 1 would get me 61. So when you use expanded notation, if you underestimate, you can keep going. If you make it just right, you can keep going. If it's too large, then that will be a problem, okay? With digit by digit, you have to have just the right number, or else you're going to get your whole division problem messed up. So I want you to try and do a couple of the pages, or the numbers on here, and see what happens if you estimate too high or too low, and seeing if using expanded notation helps you with division.